Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today we have something pretty special from you guys. This is a package that was sent to me by the good folks over at Jordan Brand. And before we get all the way into the video, let's just set some things here. This is not going to release to the public. This is just a promo version. And we'll get to this a little bit later because I really want to show you guys what's in here because it's really, really cool. But more importantly, we have the Jordan Luka 3 on the unboxing table. And I haven't unboxed these yet. They haven't had a chance to grace the table yet. So let's get right into them. So first up, let's rock with the box. The blue and white, we've seen this before, but they have the Luka logo here. I do like that they added this different pop of color here to the box because one, it helps differentiate it when it's in just like a slew of sneaker boxes, and most of us, and if you're watching this channel, you probably have a ton of sneakers already. And this will help you identify what shoe is what. Then also, like, they got the Luka logo there, and then you have obviously the Jordan logo there as well. Now this colorway is called the Motorsports colorway, and I'll speak to that in just a moment, but the official colorway is white, metallic gold, and black, and you'll see that on the shoe. This is a size 11. I've heard that these run a little bit small, and I'll throw these on at the end of the video just to kind of give you guys my official right here. So as far as going up a half a size, I definitely recommend going up a half a size. Let's get into them first. All right, here we go. So this is the Jordan Luka 3. Very nice. I haven't had these on the table yet. This is my first time really getting my hands on a pair. So let's really go through these and break them down and find some of the details on here that I think really separate this shoe from the rest of the basketball shoes out there. First thing to note is that they're made of at least 20% recycled content. Now, that can mean a bunch of different things. It could mean the micro mesh that they're using up at the top. It could be the outsole. It could be what they're using for the insole. There's a bunch of different things that can contribute to that 20%. They don't say specifically what that is, but we'll get into all of that stuff. So first off, the shoe is $130. So that puts it right in, I would say, the mid tier of basketball shoes. So we're not gonna get super premium materials on these, but we're also not gonna get the stuff that's gonna tear up super quick. So this is a nice middle ground, and at that $130 price point, I feel it's at a place that feels pretty good for parents and for people that wanna buy a pair of shoes that they know that they're gonna really put some wear in. This is probably going to be that pair. So as we saw on the box, white, black, and the gold. So you have the black here on the tongue, and the tongue has a little bit of padding to it. I would say more than a little bit. So you have some nice padding there. You have a bit of like neoprene sort of feel on the liner. So that's gonna feel great, especially when you first put your foot in. Like that first instep is gonna feel real great. The neoprene always feels really great against your foot. But as far as the technology goes that's in the shoes, let's start with the cushioning. So they have Cushlon 3.0 in these shoes, and you can see they literally tell you there that this is Cushlon. But I don't think it goes the entire length. Maybe it goes the entire length right below the outsole, but I don't think it goes through the midsole as well, because this portion here, this feels like it's regular EVA. So I think this is regular EVA, this is regular EVA here, and that almost trails under the Cushlon there, and then it picks back up here on the side next to the ISO plate. So what I'm thinking is that they have probably Cushlon here on the outside, so you can feel that on the instep, on the medial side of the shoe. And then they have probably Cushlon that goes around and follows the design pattern of the outsole, but then the rest of it here picks back up and they use EVA. So it's almost like the Cushlon is sitting inside of the EVA. Something interesting I like is that they use this dual color on the outsole. Obviously, it's not something revolutionary and not something super crazy, but it does give you a peek at the inside of the shoe and what's happening with the shoe. So if we're going just based on colors, the Cushlon is represented here by the red, and it's interesting that they have these little like almost sprites that come out of the Cushlon, and then the white is going to be all the EVA. So you have, again, the Cushline sort of sitting inside of the EVA, but then you have a little pop out here to show the technology there on the outside. Now, details wise that relate directly to Luka, we have the 77 here on the medial side. You also have Luka's name here. I just saw it here. Where is it? Here, designed for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, right there. Designed for Luka. And I don't know if that's the same thing that this says, Obligovano za Luka Doncic. I'm gonna assume that's what that means, but I don't know that for sure, so please don't take my word for that. You have a J23 and L77 there on the back. Obviously, Luka's number is 77, Jordan's number is 23. You have the Luka logo there on the left shoe, and then you have the Jordan logo on the right shoe. Let's talk about some of the cushioning. So the heel cup has a ton of cushioning here. You can feel it. It's really firm. It's not hard, but it is definitely firm, which will give you that protection there against your Achilles. They have synthetic leather here in the back, and I think that's the only place that you get that synthetic leather is there on the heel. So it kind of wraps around the ankle and sits back on your heel. So that's the only place you're going to get that. Now, this is like a molded mesh, and it seems like it's breathable. They have some air holes here on the lateral side. You have a couple of air holes here to keep the shoe breathable there at the toe. But as for the rest of the shoe, okay. So here they have this like mesh, almost neoprene-like material here to let some airflow in and out of the shoe. So this is not gonna be as good as the holes, obviously, or if it was just a regular mesh. This is more of a thicker mesh, so you're gonna get some breathability there, but it's not gonna be as good as if it was more of a mesh material to kind of let some of that air flow in and out of the shoe. And the other thing we have on the shoe is the isoplate, and this is Jordan Brand's way of giving you some protection for people that like to cut back and forth in their game. If you're more left and right as opposed to up and down in your basketball game, the isoplate is really gonna work for you, and that's why they have it here on the lateral side, and you also see it here at the toe. It's gonna provide almost like a wall to keep you locked in so you're not rolling over on your shoes when you're playing if you cut, so this doesn't roll over. So you have a little bit of an outrigger right here with the outsole, but then you also have this isoplate to kind of keep you locked in. But the benefit of this isoplate, and I imagine it runs from here and down into this part of the outsole as well that they have in the dark color, and then it pops back up at the toe, is that's gonna give you a little bit of a spring. So when you cut back, it's gonna pop you back a little bit, nothing crazy, but it's definitely gonna give you a little bit of a boost there to push you back the other way, which is also one of the performance benefits of getting a shoe like this and something that's in the Jordan Brand family. The plate system is something that they use a lot in their shoes, and it's kind of their way of giving you that boost or that extra bounce that you need in your shoes. Now, these are the Motorsports colorway, as I spoke to a little bit earlier, and that's inspired by Luka's love of motorsports. He has a 1969 Chevy Camaro that's like a custom, and I don't know if it's his or if Jordan Brand got it for him, because every time I've seen it, it's had all these like Jordan Brand logos all over it, but it's inspired by that, and that's where you get these racing stripes here on the heel. So you have racing stripes there, and you also have them there as well. The reason why these came with a very special box is because Jordan Brand is actually doing a collaboration with Xbox, and Luka, I guess Jordan and Luka are doing a collaboration with Xbox, and that's what that box down there is all about. So let's get into that.
Yo, future editor Jacques here. So I'm going through this video and I realized I never said exactly what was happening with Luka and the game. So Luka's Chevrolet Camaro is going to be in Forza Motorsport 5 and Forza Horizons. It started last week, and you can actually drive the car in the game, and that's what this whole package that they sent out is to celebrate. So you can drive his Chevy Camaro in Forza Motorsports or in Forza Horizon 5. Okay, back to the video.
So this, again, is a very special promo package that came from the folks over at Jordan Brand to highlight the collaboration that they are doing with Xbox. As you see here, it has the Xbox logo, it has the Jordan logo, and it has the Luka logo, and then it has elephant print all over it. Now, the reason that it has the elephant print on it, again, is because one, it's on the shoes, but it's also on the car, the 69 Camaro that I was telling you guys about. So let's take a look inside. Here you go. There you go. So there's a note here. Jordan Brand and Luka Doncic have partnered with Xbox to bring player-exclusive Forza content inspired by the new Jordan Luka 3 Motorsports. We would love to see your test out your speed in the game. Jordan Brand Global Comms team. So the Jordan 3 Motorsports inspired this collection of things here. And these are all promo items. So there is this huge Luka logo. So you have the Luka logo there, and it has that elephant print and then the black. And again, you can see how that pairs directly to the shoe. You can see how they all go together pretty perfectly. Now it also comes with an Xbox Series S, and this has been outfitted with, you see we have the Luka logo right there. Then you have the Jordan logo, the Jumpman logo there. And then you have elephant print right there on the front. So you have the elephant print, and then you have the Jordan logo, the Luka logo there as well. There is a Game Pass Ultimate card in here as well. And then we have the controller, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this controller might be the thing that I love most about this whole thing. I love that they have this elephant print, then it has the Jumpman logo there. I love that they have gold on the thumbsticks, and then they have the logos there as well. I'll give you guys a closer look. So you see they have the Jumpman logo, the Luka logo, and then they have this elephant print that looks just super sick on the controller. Then I love the thumbsticks, that the thumbsticks are in gold, and then you see they have the Jumpman logo right there as well. Very well done, Jordan Brand. Very, very nice. And then you also have this, which is a holder for the controller. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So this is the kind of stuff that I really, really like. So this is a custom holder for the controller. Wait, now I'm putting things together. All right. I thought this was just a huge logo. This is the base for the controller. So this goes in here. That's the base. Now it all makes sense. And then the controller sits right there. That is very, very cool. That's very cool. Thank you to the Xbox and Jordan fam for hooking the kid up. And then it has a code there on the back for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So here is the shoe. This is, again, the Jordan Motorsports 3. These are gonna cost you $130. They sit right in that mid tier of Jordan brand shoes, and they came with these promo items. So I'm put the promo items over here on the side because, again, these are not for sale. You can't buy this, unfortunately, but you can buy the shoes. They're $130. With that being said, let's go put these on feet and see how they feel, because I haven't tried these on yet, so I'm really excited about giving them a try. So let's see what these Luka 3s are talking about. Okay, so let's get the Luka 3s on feet and see what they actually really feel like. Now, I haven't had these, as I mentioned before, so it'll be interesting to see what they actually feel like on feet. Oh, so okay. So here's something that I didn't see during the unboxing. So it looks like they're using that Nike Grind sort of insole. So this is going to be super thin. If you change out your insoles, then this is probably one of those ones you're going to want to change out. But for this test, let's keep these in here and give them a try. Okay, now I have pants on, so this isn't exactly the right style-wise, probably not what you're looking for, but I can see why people have said you need to go up a half a size on these. So this is, I wear between 11 and 11 and a half typically, and my big toe feels like it's bumping up against this part right here. So as far as going up a half a size, I definitely recommend going up a half a size. It might be a little tight here in this area, and this is, with my right foot, which is probably bigger than my left foot. So this section here feels a little bigger, but let me put the other one on to see for sure. Yeah, even on the left shoe, it feels a little tight. So yeah, go up half a size. Outside of that, Everything else feels really good. Feels good. They're lightweight. I feel like I have the protection that I need around my ankle, around my heel. I'm not worried about anything like that. I do feel like I have the protection and the feel that I need. Let's bring this down a little bit. There you go. You got the better view. So yeah. So these, I would say they feel tight right here. This part, this here on the toe. Like my toe is up against that rubber there for the outsole. So if you go up a half size, but outside of that, they feel great. The ankle protection feels great right around your Achilles. You can feel it kind of hugging your Achilles or squeezing that Achilles right there. Everything else is great. Cushioning feels great. You can feel the cushion on the inside. You can feel it where it changes to the iso plate on the outside here. You can feel that change in the cushioning of the material there, and you can feel like how it's stiffened. It's like it stiffens up there. You can feel how stiff it is to give you that bounce back and that protection from stopping your foot from rolling over. It's almost again like kind of like a wall that stops you from bending over. But outside of that, everything else is good. I think you'll like these with this. Yeah, if only they were just a little bit bigger, only a little bit bigger. That would totally change it. And I think it would have made a complete difference, a complete change in how they feel at the toe. I just kind of feel cramped inside of the shoe. But yeah, all right. Anyway, all right, let's go back. Let's take these off and go back to the table. Those are my thoughts on the Luka 3. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I am Jacques Slade. As always, I appreciate you. Big shout out to the folks over at Jordan Brand. Thank you and appreciate you for sending this over. And yeah, Luka 3s, they about to get some work. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.